God, I hope that people like it. I hope they watch it. I hope so bad. Because I love it. And we all worked so hard on these films. And so it's just, they're so dear to my heart. I just loved it. I love Tall Boys. I love the world. I love Lara Jean. I love all the characters. So it was a joy to show up to work every day because I'm just so devoted to these stories. But my favorite part has got to be, I think the women on the film, we got so close, and we have a group text, and we always text, and we've always been very supportive of each other, and it's a very nurturing relationship with all the women. And I really hold that so dear to my heart, because I think when you find that lady group, to never let that go. So I'm very, very fortunate for, I think, for friendships that I've made. Yeah. Brazil was unlike anything I had ever experienced. It was such an awesome, overwhelming amounts of love and support, and I just, Noah and I think had just the time of our lives there, and it was really, really nice to meet everyone. And it's so, I think in these films, like what blows me away every single time is like in my travels, traveling around the world and meeting all these people around the world, millions and millions and millions of miles away, coming up to me and sharing their stories. There's this one experience where Noah and I were doing a big panel in front of like thousands of people, and it was so crazy. I've never heard sound like that before. It was just like deafening and such an awesome experience. But then I saw this one girl, like in kind of in the front. She was holding this little sign that she like wrote, and it said, "Lana, you saved my life." And like everything fell away at that moment. And I was just like so blown away by the bravery of this girl, and also that vulnerability, and also like, wow, these movies, I had always hoped that these movies would make people feel less alone. And it's like the biggest honor to, if I could help just one person, like that's enough for me. Like I've achieved everything in my career and in my life if I can just help one person. So that was huge. And so that really marks like, that is seared in my brain as, a very emotional moment, and is connected to Brazil quite a bit. I hope that they take chances, make choices for yourself. I think oftentimes, we give so much to others, and then all of a sudden there's nothing left for yourself. And I want you to put yourself first, and your heart, and the things that you believe in, and make choices that you will love, and that feel right in your gut and in your heart, regardless of whether it's the popular opinion or not. I hope they take away that. I hope they take away, love is the best thing in the world, and we see it, in the eyes of this young girl, and it's so much more fun to look at the world, through a lens of love. And, Lara Jean finally, I think, steps into the world fully as a young woman. And I think she's learned a lot. And I think she's maintained that sense of wonder that like anything could happen. And she really sees that in New York. And I think that's why she's dead set on having New York be her future, because she knows that, I don't know, the energy of the city just makes her feel like anything's possible. And just, I just want people to know that. And I hope, God, I hope that people like it. I hope they watch it. I hope so bad. Because I love it. And we all worked so hard on these films. And so it's just, they're so dear to my heart.
It's hard to believe.
I'm standing in a timeless street.
What all started with a letter, a hot tub, and a diner could turn into this.
Lara Jean, song, Covey. Will you go to prom with me?
Yes, of course.